Hey everyone, it's Halloween. Anyways, today we are going to read SpongeBobsqrepntsspongezlaatacks, the Halloween storybook. Are you guys ready? Yes! Okay then, here we go. SpongeBobsqrepntsspongezlaatacks by Erika David, illustrated by Heather Martinez. It was a dark and spooky Halloween. SpongeBob and his best friend Patrick were watching a scary movie marathon. SpongeBob didn't want Patrick to know what he was afraid, so he pretended to be brave. "You're not scared, are you, Patrick?" SpongeBob asked. "No way," Patrick replied. "Are you?" "Of course not," SpongeBob said. Later in the night, SpongeBob climbed into bed, but he couldn't sleep. His room seemed darker than usual. Airy shadows came across the floor. Strange shapes unfolded in the corners. Even Gary's gentle snoring made SpongeBob shiver in fear. SpongeBob tossed and turned. After a while, his eyelids grew heavy. He was just about to drift off to sleep when a loud noise startled him. SpongeBob jumped out of bed and ran into the living room to find out what made the noise. He peered through the window and saw something very strange. It was a giant, shiny black shoe! Then SpongeBob heard a rumbling sound. The roof of his house ripped right off. In its place, a giant yellow monster stared down at SpongeBob. The creature roared. It reached for SpongeBob with its huge yellow fingers. "Ah!" SpongeBob yelled. This was just like a scary movie come true. SpongeBob dodged the monster's grasp and hurried out the front door. He ran to Patrick's house. "Help, Patrick!" SpongeBob cried. "It's a monster! A monster? Where?" Patrick asked nervously. "Outside," SpongeBob answered, pointing. SpongeBob lifted his straw to take a peek. "Whoa, SpongeBob, you're huge. I think you ate a little too much popcorn," said Patrick. "No, Patrick, I'm over here," SpongeBob replied. "Then what's else?" "Ah, the monster!" Patrick screamed as he realized who was who. Just then, the angry yellow giant kicked Patrick's house into the air. SpongeBob and Patrick ran for cover. They hid in the field for kelp as the monster stomped past them, crushing buildings along the way. "Have you ever seen anything so scary, Patrick?" SpongeBob cried. "Well, kinda," Patrick replied. "What do you mean, kinda?" asked SpongeBob. That monster reminds you of someone," said Patrick. "Who?" SpongeBob asked. "Well, geez, SpongeBob, he's like a giant angry you," Patrick answered. "You're right. I knew it was familiar," SpongeBob said. "It's like a Spongezilla. How are we going to stop it? We should try to make it happy," Patrick suggested. "Maybe then it will stop crushing things." "Great idea, Patrick," SpongeBob replied. Patrick and SpongeBob thought of ways to make Spongezilla happy. "What makes me happy when I'm upset?" asked SpongeBob. "How about jellyfish?" Patrick responded. "Right, let's give it my jellyfish net," SpongeBob said. SpongeBob grabbed his jellyfish net, and the two friends sailed to search for Spongezilla. They found it in front of a Krusty Krab. "Over here," SpongeBob called, waving his arms to get the creature's attention. He held out his jellyfish net. SpongeBob bent down to pick up the net, but its hands were too big and it crushed the tiny net. "Uh-oh, SpongeBob," Patrick said. "I think we made SpongeBob mad." The monster roared and stomped his foot. "Patrick, quick, make Spongezilla look at you," SpongeBob called. "Why do I have to do that?" Patrick asked, frightened. because it's time for the Plan B, SpongeBob replied. Before hurrying to the Krusty Krab, Patrick did his best to get SpongeBob's attention, mostly by running around in circles and screaming a lot. SpongeBob returned quickly with a piping hot Krabby Patty. The delicious scent of the Krabby Patty stomped the monster in its tracks. One extra deluxe Krabby Patty, come and get it, SpongeBob called. The monster took the patty and swallowed it in one go. It smiled and burped loudly. I think it worked, Patrick cheered. Suddenly, the creature turned and grabbed the Krusty Krab. It picked up the entire restaurant and shook it upside down over its mouth. Uh-oh, Patrick, I think SpongeBob wants more Krabby Patties, SpongeBob said. What are we going to do? Patrick asked, panicked. SpongeBob thought for a moment. Just then, a guy in a Krabby Patty costume ran past. Excuse me, SpongeBob, said the guy. Where did you get that costume? Crowds hired me to wear it and hand out flyers to the Krusty Krab, but the monster wasn't more of a deal. I'm out of here, the guy answered. Do you think I could borrow your patty suit, dear sir? SpongeBob asked. Take it, the guy replied quickly. We're doomed anyway. SpongeBob put on the Krabby Patty suit. I don't like this, Patrick said. He stared and crushed the jellyfish in his hands. Me neither, Patrick. But the sounds only help, SpongeBob replied. No, I mean that SpongeBob did to your net. It's broken, Patrick cried. Thanks for your concern, Pat, said SpongeBob. Well, I'm off to lead SpongeBob away from Bikini Bottom before it destroys the whole town. Go on, SpongeBob. You look really brave, and you look good enough to eat too, Patrick added. As soon as the creature saw SpongeBob, it licked its lips and took off after him. SpongeBob ran as fast as he could. He ran past the bowling school and cut across jellyfish fields. SpongeBob was easily gaining on him, though. Each step the monster took was 10 times bigger than one of SpongeBob's tiny steps. Maybe next Halloween we could just dress up and go trick-or-treat instead, Patrick suggested. Agreed, said SpongeBob. In fact, I know the perfect costume. The end. So what do you think about the story? It was great, I guess it is. Thank goodness, guys. I'm so proud of you. Anyways, you better go home now. Just in time for another day of trick-or-treating. Anyways, happy Halloween. Goodbye. Bye-bye.